They thought it was just another late train ride home. But what began as an ordinary evening turned into a moment that would forever change the lives of two strangers, one young woman in danger, and one single dad who refused to look away. What he did without hesitation not only stopped a nightmare but sparked a story of healing, love, and second chances. This is HQ Infinite Stories, where real heroes rise in the most unexpected places. The night was quiet. The train hummed through the outskirts of New York, its half-empty carriages filled with tired faces. Emily Carson sat by the window, hugging her bag to her chest. She had stayed late at the university, finishing preparations for a volunteer program she cared deeply about. At 24, Emily had a gentle heart, always choosing to see the good in people, even when it made her vulnerable. She barely noticed when a man with greasy hair and a sly smile boarded. At first, he just sat across from her. Then came the stares, the whispers, and finally a hand brushing against hers. Emily froze. "Stop," she whispered, trembling. But the man only leaned closer, smirking. "You're alone. You can't stop me." A few seats away, David Miller stirred. He was exhausted. 2 jobs, endless shifts. Yet all he could think about was getting home to his 7-year-old daughter, Lily. Life hadn't been easy since losing his wife 3 years ago. But when David heard Emily's frightened voice, something in him snapped awake. He rose. His voice cut through the train. "Hey!" The harasser flinched. David moved between Emily and the man. Tall, broad-shouldered, with calloused hands and the quiet fury of a father who had endured more than his share of pain. She said, "Stop. Didn't you hear her?" David growled. The man puffed his chest, but one look at David's unwavering stare made him falter. With a curse, he stumbled off to the next car, disappearing. Emily's shoulders dropped in relief. "Thank you," she whispered. David sat beside her. "You okay?" She nodded. "Thanks to you, they thought it was over. Just a chance encounter." But fate had other plans. They met again at the community center, then at the grocery store where Lily accidentally toppled a pile of apples. Emily helped clean up and Lily instantly adored her. "She's like a teacher, Daddy. Can we keep her?" Soon, Emily became a part of their lives. Tutoring Lily after school, joining dinners, bringing cookies, sharing stories. Around that little dinner table, between mashed potatoes and laughter, broken hearts began to heal. David opened up about his wife, Rachel, and the struggles of raising Lily alone. Emily shared her own scars, an absent father, a runaway fiancé, the weight of carrying too much alone. Together they found comfort, but peace never lasts without trials. One day, David received news that the building was being sold. In 60 days, he and Lily would lose their home. Rent was sky-high, far beyond what he could afford. He didn't tell Emily, not wanting to drag her into his troubles. But Lily, in her innocence, revealed the truth. "Daddy says we might live in the car. But it's okay, he says I can pretend it's camping." Emily's heart shattered. That night she confronted David. "You should have told me." "I didn't want to burden you," he muttered. "You're not a burden," she said firmly. "You're the strongest man I know. Let me help." Through her connections, Emily found a program offering housing for single parents. Within a week, David and Lily moved into a small but safe studio. It wasn't perfect, but it was hope. With Emily's encouragement, David landed a better job as a school maintenance supervisor. Steady pay, benefits, stability. Lily thrived in school, and slowly love blossomed between David and Emily. It wasn't rushed. It wasn't planned, just gentle, steady. Like spring after a long winter. 1 year later, at a community gathering, little Lily stood on stage with a microphone twice her size. "I want to thank everyone for helping my daddy," she said. "And I want to thank Miss Emily for loving him when he didn't even love himself." The crowd erupted in applause. Emily's eyes filled with tears. David stepped forward, his hands shaking. "I never thought I'd get a second chance at love, but this woman reminded me what hope looks like." Then, in front of everyone, he knelt, not with a diamond ring, but with a paper ring Lily had made in art class. "Will you be my family?" Emily nodded, her heart overflowing. Sometimes the smallest act, like standing up for a stranger on a train, can transform a life forever. David didn't stop to think that night. He didn't do it to be a hero. He did it because it was right. And in doing so, he found healing, love, and a new beginning. Because love often finds us where we least expect it. even on a late-night train ride. This is HQ Infinite Stories, where kindness, courage, and second chances remind us that heroes still walk among us.